All right, here we are in New York City in Times Square. There's a demonstration going on for shared parenting. Today is March 15th. The purpose of this demonstration is for equal rights for parents. The attitude here is that children need both parents after divorce, and the family court system and the government should not interfere with that right. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right.
You mind if I ask you what your name is and why you're here?
Yeah, my name is Peter Kalma. I'm here to protest the corruption in domestic law from New York State.
What's your experience with the family court
My
system?
experience
Have you
with
had
the
any?
family court system is that they took me out of my house unjustifiably. 3 police officers came to my home because my wife wanted a divorce, and I wouldn't leave because I believe in intact family, and she doesn't.
Do you mind if I ask you, did you have a history of domestic violence?
Never once, nothing on record, ever. And she never even said I put my hands on her. She said she felt uncomfortable around me.
So let me understand. So you're telling me you were removed from your own home with no proof of doing anything wrong?
Absolutely, 100% correct. In New York State, you only need an allegation to be removed from your own home.
And what about, have you found that you've had interference with your visitations and problems with senior children?
When we went to court, the judge, because I requested that my wife go through a forensic evaluation because she's not doing well, she's on psychotropic medication. And I said that to the judge says that I shouldn't be seeing my children anymore. That if I want to continue to cause trouble, she'll make it rough for me.
So one more question before we go. Do you feel that the family court system is biased, or?
Absolutely, 100%. They discriminate against dads. Because apparently, now this is just hearsay. Apparently, there are a lot of voices and a lot of rumors that say that it's politically motivated, that they're trying to prove that men really aren't needed.
Okay, we've heard a lot of stories where people feel that the family court system, the family that they're actually talking about is the lawyers, forensics, law guardians, and they really don't have much of an interest in settling these cases because it doesn't benefit them financially.
No, of course not. My wife's attorney sent out a stipulation to me that was completely and totally unreasonable. They came up with things that nobody's ever even heard of before. So that means that I have to negotiate back and forth, and they make money. And I got to pay because I'm the one that's working in the family. I even have to pay for her attorney if she wanted to be the lawyer.
Last question. I see you wearing a T-shirt. What group do you represent?
Fathers of Justice, All Dads United, and my friend Sean's group, Fantasy Fathers.
Thank you very much, and thanks for coming out. How you doing today, sir? Do you mind if I ask you your name and why you're here today in New York City in Times Square?
My name is Mark Rodriguez. I'm a father, and I'm also a victim of the family court system in New York State. And I'm here with my daughter today, and to try to fight for equal parenting, to change the laws in New York State, to reform the issues that are going on in court today here in New York State.
Could you tell me what a couple of those issues are? Do you feel that there is any bias in the family court system?
Certainly there is. Currently, the New York State family court system treats mothers and also the agencies related to that too, the involvement of the children, and they try basically to alienate the father, either having custody or visitation, and all it is basically trying to divide and destroy the family so the father can end up supporting the child that he can't even see.
We've heard a lot where people believe that the word family in the family court actually doesn't represent the parents and the children involved, but it represents the family of the court, which is the law guardians, the forensics, the lawyers, who seem to benefit the most from these long drawn-out cases. Would you agree with that statement, or would you disagree?
No, that is correct. I don't know what their term of family means. I guess their term of family is big brother.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming out. Good luck to you. Sir, how you doing today? I see you're out here in Times Square with a lot of other parents protesting the family court system.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the people watching?
Yeah, just in general that fathers are so quickly dismissed, cast off to the side, as if being a non-entity in their own flesh and blood when it comes to the court systems. If there's a mom who is determined, obviously she's divorcing her spouse, she's determined to remove him from the children's lives. The courts are very happy to comply with her desires because they have a natural bias towards that. And severely wrongful things occur in our court systems because of that, where women basically, at this point in time at least, in a lot of court systems, are willing to comply with the women's desires, basically.
We've heard a lot about the family court system being a long, delayed process. Do you have any idea or an opinion why it's so delayed and who benefits from that?
Well, I think the court systems in general are overloaded. I mean, we just live in a litigious society, so I don't think it's peculiar, particularly for family court. But that isn't the problem. The problem is that there's a natural bent against the fathers and proclivity towards the moms in most cases that I'm familiar with, and that's why we're here. Is that just in plain English, dads get the short end of the stick.
Have you had personal experience with this? Have you had any problems with your children and seeing them?
From first-hand experience, yeah. And I say the dads get the short end of the stick, but ultimately we know that it's the children that suffer. All the social science information, the data that's out there, psychological, all the data that's been accumulated over the years. Now we've had plenty of years to study divorce and what the effects are on children. And even if you can't stop the divorce, which isn't what we're here for, we understand that that's just something that a reality that we have to live with.
So
but what needs to be fixed is that the parents, the biological parents, stay involved, especially when they want to, in their children's lives, and that's what we're here against, because biological parents, and most poignantly dads, are being forced out of their children's lives by the court system in compliance with the angry moms.
And these are children who are asking to see the other parent too, not just children who don't have an opinion in the matter.
That's correct.
All right, thank you very much. Good luck to you, and I hope you get your message across.
Amen.
How you doing? My name is Sean Delavan. I'm here in Times Square today with other fathers who are protesting the family court system and destruction of our parental rights in the family court system. The law guardians, the forensic doctors, and the judges whose only interest is in themselves and prolonging these cases to keep their money going. There are children, it's a proven fact that children need both of their parents, and it shouldn't be decided on who has the most money or who has the best lawyer. Children deserve both parents, and parents deserve their children. Thank you. Sorry. People are asking, why am I here? Why would I stand in New York City holding a sign? Why? Because nobody seems to care. My children asked for me, the judge ignored them. The children told the doctors they might be being hurt. They ignored them. My children were stripped from me as long as these gentlemen. We are more than just cash machines. We are fathers. We love our children. We need them. Our children need us. It's a proven fact that when children are denied both parents, they have a higher tendency to have developmental difficulties. So we are here to support equal parenting, shared parenting, and to make a difference. My children can't speak. Their voices have been shut by the family court. Don't let yours be.